up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new mod review. If by the off chance you are ready to nip up my nodgos because your girl is doing yet another mod video, I promise you there will be some non-mod related videos happening this week. But for the time being, we are going to be checking out the Realistic Life and Pregnancy mod by Burbs, I think is the name of this particular creator. Now, I'm not gonna lie, lately mod creators have been on fire with adding realism to The Sims 4, which in my personal opinion is absolutely freaking much needed. In fact, I feel like I just did a mod that was also pregnancy related literally not that long ago. So if you guys want to compare the two mods to see which one suits your gameplay style the best, I will leave that video at the end of this one. So we are going to go ahead and check out this mod here. It is available on Patreon. You could pay $1, get it today, and then I'm not exactly sure when it will become available to the public, but maybe possibly it'll be in the notes here. So it says, "Hello Simmers, this mod is all about family and relationships. It's supposed to add more realistic conversations and answers. Your sim might not like the questions and might actually have bad reactions. The new pie menu categories will include kid interactions, morning and night interactions, pregnancy and baby sex preference, family interactions, personals, and mean interactions such as talk about divorce." It says, first, we will start explaining the kid interactions. Here is a little preview of the kid interaction pie menu. It says, your little sim will now ask for a PC and be stressed out waiting for their parents' answers. They may accept, refuse, and give a condition. Here are the parents' reactions about the new PC and the kid stressing mood. Here is the dad asking his child, what is your dream job? Here are a couple of kid answers. I won't share every answer. I'll let you discover some in game. Children will also be asked how their day was at school and what lunch they had. It says buff answers as well. Parent buff, yada yada yada. The child buffs, and some of what the kids had at lunch buffs. Okay, I like that there's definitely a little variety in here. The morning interaction pie menu looks a little something like this, and it's actually inspired by real life discussion. So we have like ask about today's plan, express the need for caffeine, which is literally me. Here are some of the buffs related to that. This says they will express the caffeine need and tell the actor their plans for the day. If they ever have done, they will express the need for caffeine and tell the other sim their plans for the day, if they have any. And they'll also say what they want for breakfast. Here are a few answers more in game. Scrolling on down, here are the night interactions, and they will be about having dinner outside, asking about the day at work, missing your partner, and asking how you are. Here are some additional examples in game. Scrolling down even more, it says your sim can negatively answer to the how are you interactions. Pregnancy interactions will be about realistic symptoms as complaining about morning sickness or talk about baby kicks, the way of being insecure with their body, and the way the smell increased. Your sim will also share their baby gender preference, and of course they will get answers with buffs such as, and then here is the little pregnancy menu. Oh my god, there are so many options. Both of the parents will have their own preference. Boy or girl? What if she is pregnant with twins? She wants a boy, he wants a girl. I love that. One of the partners wishes. So cute, excited, feeling a baby inside me, felt nothing. The pregnant sim will also talk about her symptoms and her moods. Worried about partner. Theo is getting worried and overthinking about his partner. Why are they always tired? Maybe it's time to visit the gynecologist and get some sort of explanation. And listen here, homeboy, she's freaking pregnant. Like, stop stressing, Theo. Family interactions will make your sims talk about adoption, such as discuss adopting a pet or a child. Here are some buffs to go along with that. There are also a few negative answers about adopting a child, but of course, more discover in a game. They will get to know more about their friend, family, or partner and ask them about their favorite color. All colors are available. Ooh, I like that. With the personal pie menu, your sims will now share their personal feelings and experiences and make them feel bad as if something happened and kept influencing their life. Interesting. Hard birthdays, birthday depression, more about feelings. Oh my freaking god. A few examples of sharing feelings for someone so in love. It's just hard. It says talking about something that happened in the past was inspired by the Life Tragedies mod. such as kidnapping, car accidents, bullying. Your sim will talk about the bad things that happened in their past and made them feel weak, sad, or made them overthink. More info about the life tragedies mod can be found here. Your sim will now have a relationship problem menu. They will deeply express themselves and explain why they want to leave, why they see no future, and why they want a divorce, and so much more. Here are a few examples. Yes, bring on the drama. Finally, this mod will include some computer pie travel menu that will make your sim search for some holiday prices and deals. So today, you guys, we are going to be playing inside the Burb household. You might be familiar with this particular OG family as they date back to the original Sims 1, Sims 2, and even Sims 3 days. Now, I will be posting a Create a Sim on this household tomorrow in case you guys are interested, and I will also be posting a speed build on their beautiful Brindleton Bay home as well. Now, we have Lucy, Jennifer, and John. So just a few moments ago, Jennifer was actually preparing one of her favorite dishes, which just so happens to be a veggie and hummus sandwich. I think she even has like some carrots in there. A really healthy dish because, you know, Jennifer is with child. Finally, after years of trying, they are finally able to give little Lucy a sibling, which honestly, they hope will ground her because the child is pure evil. She is literally Satan's spawn. So right now, John and Jennifer are just watching some, I think they were like watching like political Sims, or I don't honestly know, but it was very, very fitting, very good with the times. And we're gonna have John come over here and maybe ask a couple questions about the pregnancy. The biggest difference between this pregnancy and the pregnancy Jennifer experienced with Lucy is, well, things are just a lot more complicated. Jennifer is feeling more insecure, you know, like she's, you know, like having morning sickness. Things are starting to stink really bad. Like, you know, just a lot of different things that she didn't exactly experience with Lucy. We're gonna have John go over here and express pregnancy excitement because, like I said, he's been wanting another baby, and this is a very exciting time for this particular household. So we're gonna go ahead and exit out some of the other interactions here. One thing I will notice is that sometimes the first time you I guess select an interaction, it doesn't always stick. So he is sharing his enthusiasm, and obviously Jen shares the same sentiment. She's already thinking about her next meal. I love it. It looks like John has a moodlet here, and it says excited. A baby is a cutie John carried inside him for 1 week, in his arms for 3 weeks, and in his heart until the day he dies. I do find it a little weird that the moodlet is stating John is the one carrying the baby, when in fact it's actually Jennifer who has the little one inside her womb. There is an inspired to cook moodlet from watching a cooking show. And then let's actually have Jen maybe come over here and share, discuss adopting pets. I definitely think that they would love to have a pet someday, just because he actually grew up with pets, but apparently John just thinks that that is just way too much to throw on their plate right now, and it actually made, oh my god, hold on, wanting to leave. Jennifer doesn't seem to be happy in this relationship anymore. She feels like her partner doesn't care about her, and she's not feeling loved at all. I'm sorry, but come on, girlfriend. She is feeling super duper emotional because of this pregnancy, and it looks like for whatever reason, this one question turned into a freaking feud. It actually damaged the relationship quite a bit, and also John is wanting to leave as well. It says John doesn't understand why this partner wants to leave. Everything seemed to be okay, and all of a sudden they want to go and let everything we build together fall. But the thing is I didn't say that. I just said I wanted to adopt a pet. So maybe we're having a glitch here. That just seems like it just came out of left field, and like John's like really upset. Poor Lucy is like, what the heck is going on? Like, why are they fighting? Let me just go and look at this diffuser. I don't know. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna actually have Lucy come over here and kind of break up the fight. We're gonna actually have her come over and let me see. Oh my god, they are literally fighting. Ask her mom's favorite color. Like, they're in it right now. They're in it. They are going back and forth. I love the autonomy that is happening here, but like it's a little too much. It's a little too thick. So I love her. She's like coming right in, like inserting herself like a wedge in the door. And hey mom, what's your favorite color? Interesting. Lucy is asking her mate. What? How does this say mate? This is her mother. About their favorite colors, to know if she has anything anything in common with them. So I'm definitely noticing already some inconsistencies with these moodlets here, which is definitely a little jarring. I'm gonna be honest with you. In addition, okay, Jennifer is really in her feels. Work always comes before Jennifer. It makes her feel lonely because her partner is never there whenever she needs them. Things should really change or she might leave. You know what? As much as I love the mod, okay, I love what it adds in. It's like throwing in way too much right now to the point where it's like doesn't even make sense. Like John doesn't have a job, so I don't know what she's talking about. It says my favorite color is white. I love that. I'm actually gonna have Jennifer go and grab a snack because she is feeling a little hungry. I'm not sure if this came with like a mod because I don't feel like you can typically make veggie and hummus sandwiches in game. So John is going to spend a little time with little Lucy here. We're gonna actually see what else can be done. We have the family menu. We have the personals, nights, mornings, kids. It is kind of like getting into the evening, but I did want to see what was available in the kids section. I kind of want to ask Lucy what is her dream job, and I also feel like asking her what did she have, or no, she didn't go to school today. So again, it's not really realistic, but maybe we'll just say, maybe we'll just play the game and just, you know, see what she had for lunch at school anyway, just out of sheer curiosity. Maybe he's talking about like Friday or something, or maybe what she's gonna have tomorrow. So one of the interactions didn't stick, I don't think, but maybe they both did. I'm not sure. Okay, so it says school meal. It's important for John to know what their kids ate at school today. Children require lots of nutrients to help their bodies develop all the necessary functions and tissues they need. It says dream job. It's good to ask your child what their future dream job could be. Kids can be so creative in visualizing the future. Now, let me see what Lucy had to say. I want to become a pirate, so I would have to go for daily adventures, have treasures like gold and jewels, feast and party, and travel the world with my mates. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that's pretty fitting. Like that's actually pretty funny. I could see her becoming a pirate. Near misery from evil trait. She loves it. She's just totally like enthralled in it. I love it. Lucy didn't have lunch today at school. Come through with that consistency. I'm glad that it didn't actually have a response because it wouldn't have made any sense. So, you know, I'm kind of trying to fact check a little bit here. So that's like a slice of like watermelon or something, like a rind. I have no idea what's going on. All right, so do you know what Jennifer is feeling for whatever reason? Like this pregnancy is bringing out the absolute worst in the relationship. Like I said, things have just been complicated from the start. So we're gonna confess to seeing no future with the partner. Ooh, Billy Bob Thornton on a motorcycle. I'm a little nervous. She is really just saying the things right now. I don't think he actually ended up, well, maybe he's responding. It didn't seem to do anything, honestly. I don't think he's surprised at this point. What else can we do? Apparently we could actually go on the computer too as well, as you guys saw in the notes, and we can find some holiday deals. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be going anywhere for like a vacation, but maybe John feels like he could definitely use one. So let's have him go over here and explore seasonal travel destinations. It is summer, so maybe there would be quite a few. I do need Lucy to actually get off the computer so that John can go and take a little peek. We're getting a text message from Nina Caliente. Isn't it time for your medication? What? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so he now has a imaginative moodlet, which means creepy yet inspiring. John found that text inspiring, which is very like peculiar. Let me see what ends up actually happening. What does he discover here on the holiday finder? I'm a little curious. He's just kind of like, I don't know what he's doing. Is he even doing anything? He's just exploring seasonal travel destinations. Maybe he's just getting some ideas. I'm not quite sure. All right. So you know what? I want to see if I can also talk about, let's do some night interactions. Express how much I missed you. How are you? How's your day at work? Talk about having dinner at the restaurant. Let's just go and express how much we missed Lucy, just out of sheer curiosity. Now, I am wondering like why, oh my God, what the hell? I am wondering kind of like why like some of these interactions are available. Like, you know, like for children when obviously they don't go to work, or like why is the morning interactions available when it's nighttime, those types of things. Like overall, I love the interactions, and I also love like the cause and effect that they give. But the consistency is definitely kind of like taking me out of my imaginative element a little bit, but you know what? It's not like honestly that big of a deal. So maybe we'll come over and share a baby kicking feeling. Can she do that? Can she like explain to Lucy what it feels like to have a baby growing inside her? Let's do it. All right, I want to see what ends up actually happening here. And also, like, some of these things can happen like autonomously. Like sometimes Jen will like have a moodlet in her timeline that's like, oh, I want to adopt a kid, or I want to adopt a pet, or sometimes even we'll ask each other things that are in these interaction panels just completely on their own, which is actually really cool. So it says here, okay, that we have a I do miss you moodlet. It's important for Jennifer to express her feelings towards her partner and make every moment count. Feeling a baby inside me, Jennifer felt a baby movement inside her belly and was so excited to share it with her partner for the first time. I kind of wish that these weren't so like partner oriented, because she shared it with her daughter. So maybe instead of making it towards partners, we can make it towards Sims, just like I said, takes me out of my element, takes me out of the storyline a little bit when it is not using the correct verbiage, but it's totally fine, not a big deal. I just wanted to go ahead and point that out there. Jennifer is wanting to buy a nightlight for Lucy. Okay, I can respect that. What else is there? So we have morning interactions, ask about today's plan. Like she literally asked John too, like what was his plan for the day, like, and I didn't even prompt it at all. Ask what they want for breakfast. Let's ask what Lucy wants for breakfast for tomorrow. Maybe that's why this is an option. Is she thinking about it? Oh my God. I think she actually is kind of thinking about what she would like for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe she's not. I'm not sure. Oh wait, hold on. So cute. What a lovely soft movement inside Lucy's partner's belly. It's insane to know that it is our baby getting ready to come to us soon. No, it's not. It's not our baby. What? That is so weird. All right, let me try this again, because as I've mentioned, sometimes these interactions don't stick. Wait, hold on. I kind of messed it up. Let's go back a little bit. And let's also try this again. Let me see. Ask what they want for breakfast. Let's go and hopefully get a reaction out of Lucy this time. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. She's like, so what would you like me to make tomorrow? What do you want? Pancakes, waffles? Let me see. I don't think she ended up actually saying what she wanted. Weirdly enough. Maybe it'll pop up on Lucy's or Jennifer's timeline. Jennifer is in a mood to treat her mate and make a good breakfast. It doesn't exactly say what it is that they want, though. And again, it's not her mate. Like, if this is going to be about family, okay, then not everything should be about mating. You know what I mean? Or like the mate, the plans, the partners, the things. I think it should be a little more inclusive, because obviously it's not uncommon for you to ask your kids what you want for breakfast, While Jennifer was asking Lucy about what she would like for breakfast, I also saw the option to ask her about her past. And we ended up actually getting a response, and it said, had a car accident. Last year, Jennifer had a car accident while she was going to the bank. Suddenly, she hit someone in the street accidentally. She was shocked and scared. She tried to make sure that the person was okay, but they didn't answer because they were so dizzy. She called for some help, and an ambulance came rescuing that person and took them to the hospital. After weeks, that person woke up, and the doctor said that Jennifer was fine, or that they were fine, and that they will get out sooner. Jennifer was relieved. It was the scariest period of her life. She thought she killed someone. But the thing is why is she having that reaction when she asked Lucy the question? Do you see what I'm saying? It's a little weird. Lucy is wondering where one of her missing toys was, yada yada yada. All right, you know what? Let's just go and see what else is available for us to do. We're gonna actually ask our mom for a new PC. You know what I mean? And homeboy here is still exploring travel destinations, and I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, to the point where he was about to pee himself. Like, he was really locked and loaded there for a second. Very focused on getting the deals. So we're gonna ask for a new PC. I wonder what Jennifer ended up actually saying. It says, stressing. It's never easy to ask a parent to buy a new expensive thing. Lucy hopes that they'll accept without being yelled at. Let's talk about it. Lucy is shocked to hear that her mate has been through a lot. Oh my God, she promised to be supportive towards them and be there whenever they needed to talk. Again, with the mate thing, like, I'm just, you know what? I'll save my thoughts. I'll save my thoughts till the end. All right. So what did mom say about the computer? Only on one condition, we'll buy you a PC if you get good marks at school. So, I mean, like, it does look like mom might actually, end up getting her that PC after all. Anything else that we can do? Explain why leaving is better? Oh my God, so interesting. enough, her mom wants to leave, and then like Lucy can explain to her why that would be a better situation for the family. I really don't know why why she would get involved like that, but anyway, it says wanting to leave. Jennifer doesn't understand. So her talking to her mom about wanting to leave made it seem like they were no longer together. You know what? I'm a little confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm definitely feeling a little confused. I'm definitely feeling a little confused. So let's also see if maybe we can ask, let me just check out a couple more interactions here. I want to make sure I did everything for the most part. I wanted to see if we could, personals. Oh, remembering that childhood friend. Talk about hating birthdays, share about feelings for someone, talk about changes in life. Let's go and see what some of the personal interactions entail. I love how everybody's finally eating the freaking sandwiches that I made like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're feeling really enraged right now. Like these moodlets or these interactions really create heavy feelings. Needs something new. Jennifer feels the need to change something in her life. It could be habits, routines, or even her hairstyle. And then for John, I don't actually think he really has very much going on. He's insecure. John believes that he doesn't look great. The only way John will learn to accept himself is by learning to love who he is. You can use the mirror to try on outfits or just feel confident to increase the chances of getting past this insecurity. I'm not sure if that's with this mod. I don't actually think it is. But apparently Jennifer insulted John's looks. You have to be really unhappy with yourself to try to bring others down. Like, I am so confused right now. So freaking confused. I am so confused of what's going on. All right, is there any other things that we can do? Complicated relationship. Okay. So we have confess, seeing no future with the partner. We've complained about change in the relationship, talk about divorce, like all these different types of interactions we've kind of already seen. For personals, we can remember that childhood friend. Let's go and do that and see what ends up actually happening. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, I feel like a lot of these interactions are kind of just geared towards partners, relationships. They're not actually super inclusive, as I mentioned earlier, and that kind of creates a disconnect for me personally as the player. I definitely feel like the mood list should be a little more inclusive, less like his and her, you know what I mean? And also realistically applied, I guess. Like I said earlier, when he was expressing his enthusiasm for Jennifer being pregnant, the moonlit was talking about him carrying the baby, when obviously that's not exactly what's happening here. So things are just a little off, I'm not gonna lie to you, but overall I love the concept and I love how many interactions. I'm not actually seeing anything in regards to the childhood friend, even though she had specifically asked him. So maybe we'll go and just try one last time to see if this ends up actually working. And I feel like I've seen quite a bit of this mod, and I'm obviously not going to check out everything. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and kind of explore it on your own. So let's actually have Jennifer go and try to remember that childhood friend. Did it even work? I don't actually think that this is. You know what? Let's actually share let's share gender preferences, because I'm kind of curious to see what actually happens. What if she is pregnant with twins? Jennifer would love to be pregnant with twins or triplets. It would be a dream come true for her if it could be ever possible. John says gender doesn't matter. Having a pregnant partner means every day is another day closer to meeting the love of his life. John is more excited about being a parent than anything else. Even though I've shown you a pretty good portion of this mod and what it can do, I actually had Jennifer ask John what was his dream job, because he is currently unemployed, and then I ended up actually getting I do believe this particular moodlet here, which is basically like the same thing that we got when we asked Lucy earlier. I don't actually think he even responded to the question. So again, kind of confused as to why that's an option if it's not going to be able to be applied per se. It looks like these two are actually going to go to sleep, so that might be my cue to wrap up this mod here. So my overall genuine honest thoughts is the concept of this mod is amazing. I love all the detail, the questions you can ask. I love how personal you can get, learning about your Sims. Also the added, I guess, drama when it comes to relationships, and really being able to like dive in to the potential of divorce and all that kind of stuff, and being able to communicate your unhappiness, and even having it happen kind of randomly at whim. However, the things that do kind of like stress me out a little bit is a lot of these moodlets are like contingent on couples, where it's kind of marketed towards a family thing. So I don't like that. You know, I can ask Lucy about what her dream job would be, but I can't actually ask John what his would be either. Also, whenever, you know, we're expressing pregnancy, it seemed to apply to John when in reality it was Jennifer that was pregnant. You know, like just the inconsistency in the moodlets and stuff. That was a little stressful. And also how, you know, when all of a sudden out of left field, they had relationship issues when honestly there was no notion of them having any of that, and it actually killed their relationship. And here she is in the heat of her pregnancy. Like, it's not ideal for them to like just divorce like that, and it happened so sudden and so powerfully that it didn't even really give me time as a creator to like dictate whether or not that's something I wanted to do. Like, I'm pretty much forced to break up with my spouse because our relationship has taken such a hit. So even though I love the concept of this particular mod, I feel like there is definitely some more ironing out that needs to be done. Maybe some tweaking to the mood list just to make it a little more inclusive. That would be really helpful. And maybe even kind of like minimizing the autonomy even more, or having the negative interactions that affect the relationship so much and creating my Sims to go into this emotional, whirlwind. Now, some of you guys might actually like that, and for that reason, obviously, I'm going to recommend this mod because even though it has definitely, it does have some kinks, it is still an amazing mod. I feel like it's going to add way more excitement to your game than it presently has anyway. So if you guys are interested in checking out this particular mod, of course, I will go ahead and link it here in the description. I'm also going to link this particular mod with a couple other like relationship mods and things of that nature, so that you guys can again kind of do a little mod shopping and see which particular sequence of mods works best for your gameplay. So with that said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.